Hi everyone, welcome to Advice to Think Twice. This is Monica and I'm doing our week ahead readings. Thank you for joining me. If you're new, these are timeless readings, so if you were drawn to this video, it holds a message for you and you should watch it when you felt like you want to watch it. And if you're returning, thank you so much for all your beautiful support. I have the best subscribers and the best viewers and supporters, so I'm very, very grateful for you all. Okay, so it will be for the Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Timestamps will be in the description box below. Like, share, comment, subscribe if you haven't. Thank you if you have. Watch your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus signs. With these being general readings, your messages could be coming from multiple sources. And if you like a personal reading specific to just you, that information is always in the description box below. I'm using the Paulina Tarot for you Earth signs and the Le Vampire Oracle deck. Absolutely gorgeous decks. I'm loving the decks this week. I always love my decks. I love all my decks, but I have a good combination going on this week. Okay, so let's see. Oh, okay. All right. Temperance. Taking your time. Meeting of the minds. Blending. Whatever that means to you. Let's begin with Taurus. Hey, Taurus. Thank you for joining us. If you're skipping ahead, also watch the intro because there's information for you there. All right, let's go and see what's going on. Let's go and see. Okay. Let's see what's going on for Taurus in the week ahead. I feel like you're going somewhere, or you want to go somewhere. Six of Swords, speaking of. Travel. Moving away from troubled waters, overcoming obstacles, releasing a painful situation, healing, very healing energy. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Let's see. The situation, the Seven of Wands, the challenge, the Eight of Wands, the outcome, the Emperor. Okay, bottom of the deck, the Queen of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Look at these cards, man. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, that could be the person you're dealing with. It could be your energy if you have water in your chart. It's an energy of, I get like love and healing with this, or it's a focus on your emotional connections. That doesn't mean just romantic. In the current situation, we have the Seven of Wands. So feeling like, this is, you know, feeling on the back foot, feeling like you're defensive about something, feeling like everyone's against you, everyone's after you. You have to fight to get ahead. You have to fight to be heard. It can also be an energy of you're pushing yourself to do something, or you're pushing yourself in one direction or another. It's an energy of just feeling like everything's a challenge, everything's work, everything's an obstacle, and you just kind of have to fight to keep going, okay? Your challenge is the Eight of Wands. Your challenge is to overcome this, to go from the 7 to the 8, to move on, to overcome, to have that breakthrough energy where all of a sudden it just clicks and it just comes together and the fight is over, okay? It could also be a situation where you are, whether you're aware of it or not, or it's your choice to do so, or it's someone else asking you to. It's an energy of proving yourself with Seven of Wands. Fighting to be seen, heard, acknowledged, proving yourself in one way or another. Hoping for positive feedback, okay, with that Eight of Wands. Hoping you get the job. Hoping that person chooses you. Hoping that person gives you a second chance. This could all be vice versa. This could be someone else doing this so that you will give them positive feedback, okay? Now in the outcome, we have the Emperor, Aries energy. It could just mean that, you know, whatever is going on will be playing out for you during Aries season, which we are in. But it's an energy of stability, making some big decisions, making a final decision. I also hear could be, you know, the manager giving you a call telling you got the job. It could be you dealing with it feels a little bit like judgment energy, where after this time of fighting for it and proving yourself, you get someone's decisions, or someone's decision, someone's outcome. to whatever this has been, right? Or this is you having to make some big decisions. And it does feel like it's a final decision. So whether it's something that has been coming back around, or it's an on again, off again thing, or you told yourself, you know what, this is the last time I'm going to try this. Because it's going for a job, going for a promotion, starting your business, or focusing on your business to make it a sole source of income, right? It's something where it feels like this is my last push with this, and hoping for positive feedback, positive judgment here. Let's get more clarity here. So Taurus, with the Seven of Wands, yeah, we have the Five of Wands. For some of you, this is what this has been. Definitely, you've had to prove yourself. If it's some sort of competition, it's interviewing, it's submitting bids, proposals, fighting for someone's attention, fighting for someone to choose you. The Eight of Wands as the challenge, we have strength, another 8. Yeah, it's like for some of you, this is in the hands of someone else, and that's why this is a challenge. You do not have control in the situation. It's down to someone else, and that's why it's a challenge. Because you're like, you can only do your best at the end of the day, and you just have to wait. You just have to be patient and wait for someone to make a decision on you or your work or whatever it is you submitted or proposed. With the Emperor in the outcome, the Nine of Cups, yay! I'm very happy for you, Taurus. I was like, what we're gonna see here. This is a yes answer, big fat yes. Approval, acceptance, you get the job, you get the girl, the guy, the second chance. You get the answer you have been waiting for, hoping for. The permit, the approval, the feedback, the whatever this is. The victory is yours. King of Cups under the Queen of Cups. For some of you, it's to do with a romantic relationship. Someone you've been trying to impress, maybe. Someone you've been trying to win over. Someone you've been trying to win back, or vice versa. And at the end of the day, whatever the situation is, and whoever is having to work for it and prove themselves, they're doing it. And if it's you, it's working. Don't stop. Okay? And I do feel like this person is making you jump through hoops, or the company, but the payout is worth it. The payout is worth it. So keep reminding yourself of that. And that's why you have the strength here as the challenge. You're just going to have to take a deep breath and be patient and wait for the answer and wait for this person to make up their mind and to give you their feedback. Okay? You do your best. Really go at it. And then just take a deep breath and wait for whatever this person needs to do to make up their mind, because you're going to have a very positive outcome here. So congratulations, Taurus. You're going to have to work for it. Don't get me wrong. It won't be easy. That's why you have that challenge there. But it's worth it. If this is something you truly want, it's worth the effort. It's worth you jumping through those hoops. And keeping your head high and keeping your composure no matter what they throw at you. Okay? So let's get some oracle energy and advice here for Taurus. Oracle energy and advice. At the bottom of the deck we have outsider, misfit, loner, wanderer. We have 22 there. It is, you've been trying to get in somewhere, or try to get in someone's good graces, or try to get back into someone's good graces. You have been an outsider, okay? If it's something where, that's why it feels like it's something you have to fight for. Because you feel like you've been on the outside looking in, and it's something that you did not have access to. That's whether that was the situation or that's how you felt. You did not have access to it. No, thank you. It's not for you. Okay? And whatever happened, you are given a shot at it now. Okay? Or you're deciding, you know what? I'm going to try again. What's the worst that can happen? You know, they can say no, or I can get rejected or whatever, but I want to try again. And I'm gonna give it my best shot, and whatever happens, happens. You are getting in, let me tell you. And for some, this is work, this is school, this is getting into some sort of an association, a community. Primal, connecting deep within, sacred dance and instinct, number 13. yeah, a lot of this is like survival instinct. This is like make it or break it for a lot of you. This is, you know, fight to stay afloat, fight to get ahead, survival of the fittest, very much so. And call for help, reach out, need for backup, admit your needs. So this is a shift for some of you in perspective regarding how you see yourself. For some of you, you have told yourself you're an outsider. You have told yourself this is not for you. You have talked yourself out. I mean, it's something that either you didn't even give yourself a chance to try for whatever reason, and now you're doing it. And for others, this is something where it feels like you failed before, or that's how you feel. You feel like you failed before, and you're in this place of being very vulnerable, being very raw, and you have been in that place. But something shifts. Either it's your own perspective on things, how you feel about it, or you get a boost of confidence, or whatever this is, or the opportunity is presented to you, someone's offering this to you, and your perspective shifts from feeling like a victim and feeling left out and like an outsider and like this is not for me, you know what I mean, no matter what I do, to I am getting this. I'm gonna give it my best shot. I'm going for it. Like literally fight to survive. Okay, this is what it feels like. Okay, and you are gonna have to with the 7 of Wands and the 5 of Wands. Don't get me wrong. We're not even gonna joke about it. It's not something that will be easy, Taurus. But I feel like you're in the right mindset now, and you're like, I'm gonna give it my best shot. And then whatever happens, happens. I'm going to keep it together. I'm not going to force it. I'm not going to push it. I'm not going to beg. I'm not going to... This is who I am. This is what I got. Take it or leave it. And I feel like that detachment is the turning point for you. And that's why you get it. Because it's like, I'm okay with it or without it. And that is why you get it. Okay? Good for you. Tell me what this is, Taurus. But I mean, I hope the reading helps you. I'm all pumped now. Okay. So let's move on to Virgo. Hey Virgo, how you doing? Thank you for joining us. And as always, if you are skipping ahead, watch the intro as well, because there's information for you there. Alright, so let's see what's going on for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs in the week ahead. Virgo in the week ahead. Okay, here we go. In the situation, we have the 2 of Wands. In the challenge, we have the Chariot. In the outcome, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Bottom of the deck, the 8 of Pentacles. You have a shot at something new, Virgo, that has a lot of potential and a lot of room for growth. I will say that. Your challenge is to make up your mind and go for it, pretty much. Because with the 2 of Wands, you're being given a choice. Whether it's a job choice, job offer, choosing between 2 opportunities, or you're in one place, but you're being given the opportunity whether you were looking for it or not. Because I feel like for some of you, this is unexpected. It's like something coming out of the blue. And you're thinking, well, I thought I was okay where I was, where I am okay where I am. I don't, you know what I mean? I wasn't looking for this. Or if it's between 2 people, or if it's a do I stay or do I go type energy with the 2 of Wands, okay? So it's maintaining the status quo and what you've been doing and where you have been at, or taking a brand new direction, okay? And it's new and it's different and you don't know a lot about it, which is why it involves a level of risk. It involves you having to actually take a chance on it. That's where you struggle, because your challenge is the Chariot. It's Cancer energy, but the Chariot, this is telling you that it's down to you, okay? It will be what you make it. But trying to dance in between the choices, the options, the do I, don't I, it may cost you an opportunity. So I do need to make you aware of that. This is where you're trying to hold on to both, and either neither takes off, neither can actually develop, because it needs full focus. You're either in or you're out, okay? And I feel like that's why it feels like a big commitment to you, because you're like, well, I don't know enough about the new situation to say that I'm in. I don't know. Now, in the outcome, we have the Wheel of Fortune. What I also want to say with the Chariot is that it will be what you make it. So if you go all in into whatever new dynamic situation this is, you dictate what it can be. You don't need confirmation for someone else to tell you what it is, what it can be, what it will be. You can make it exactly what you want it to be. That's also why you have the Wheel of Fortune here. Your fortune is in your own hands, quite literally, okay? And it looks to me like, for the most part, a lot of you are taking a chance on this. A lot of you are rolling the dice and saying, you know what? It feels right. It feels like it's got potential. I want to explore it further with the Eight of Pentacles. I'm going to go for it. Whatever happens, happens. So we could be looking at job changes here. We could be looking at status changes here, going from single to dating. You don't have to marry this person, right? But it's like, there's something there. I want to see what it can be. I want to know more. At the same time, you recognize that you can't be 1 foot in, 1 foot out, because it's going to look like you're playing games. And it may cost you something that's actually a very, very beautiful opportunity. You are fully aware of that, okay? Which is good. Changing residence for some. It will be big changes, but as I say, what you need to focus on is, it's all in your hands. The Chariot, the Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Pentacles. It will be whatever you want it to be. And I'm not saying that lightly, you know. If you want this to be, you know, the job that takes you to your career, ultimate career goal, it can be. It will take you there. If you want this to be, you know, the best, healthiest, I don't know, relationship you've ever had in your life, it's there. It can be. It's down to you. How much you invest in it, that's what you're going to get out. Okay? If you go all in, the other person's going to be all in, because they'll see you, they'll match your effort. It's a very balanced type of, it's very healthy here, what I'm looking at. If you've been thinking, you know, should I focus solely on my business? Should I not? If you go all in, you make it your all, it will be your all. Does that make sense? And that is a good thing and a bad thing at the same time, isn't it? Because it's good that it's down to you, because it will be whatever you put into it, right? So you hold the control, as it were. You can define it. It is in your power. But then it's a little scary and a little daunting at the same time, isn't it? Because it's like, it's down to you. Okay, let's see. Get more information here for Virgo. With the Two of Wands, we have the Lovers. I mean, come on now. Beautiful. With the Chariot as your challenge, we have the Star. I love it. I love it. I love it. With the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Queen of Wands. Under the Eight of Pentacles, the Magician. What have I been talking about, Virgo? What have I been saying? I'm just going to repeat myself right now, because that's the cards that have come out. Which is awesome, because it's pretty much confirmation that everything I've been saying is what I should be saying. The Magician, you're manifesting. Again, you have all the tools to make this the best thing it can be, whatever this is. Okay? It's down to you. A choice in love a choice to do with work or whatever it is, it's a big decision, which is why it looks like you're a little scared, because it looks like it's a big commitment. But would you be scared or as scared if you knew for a fact that you're making the right choice and it's going to be amazing? Would you be as scared? Would it seem like such a big, daunting decision or commitment? Because whatever this is, it's mutual. The situation is as ready for you as you are for it. Your challenge is making up your mind, focusing on it, going for it, going all in one way or another. The Star, choice, long-term goal. This is like, don't be afraid to dream big. Again, I'm seeing hesitation because you don't know. It feels like it's amazing, but you don't know. And that's why the Star is your challenge. But again, combined with the Chariot, this is telling you it will be exactly what you make it. Truly. So, don't be afraid to be optimistic. Don't be afraid to think big, to dream big. It's achievable. It is possible. It is probable. It's more than possible. Because it's down to you. So this is asking you to think big. This is asking you to take a chance. If you don't take a chance on you, who will, right? This is asking you to make the decision. There's still a long way to go. Don't get me wrong with the Eight of Pentacles. There is some, time needed, some work needed, some investment needed. So it's not like it feels rushed, but it's not really. This is the stage where you make the decision. Once you're past the decision, then you can start developing, investing, building at your own rate, pace, what you're comfortable with. One foot in front of the other. Okay? And with the Queen of Wands here, it's again very much manifestation energy. Whatever this is, it's very attractive to you, or whoever this is, they're very, very attractive. There's a lot of chemistry, there's a lot of passion. Or this is you becoming the entrepreneur. Okay, there's a lot of courage behind this card. And it's the Queen, not the King, because it's not all or nothing right now, okay? This is where you make the choice. Once you make the choice, there's nurturing to be done in order for this to grow, to reach its potential. It's not the King, because this is not the time when you push, 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 okay? This is not the time when you just go, go, go. It's not that time. It's the time to make the choice. It's the time to say, yes, this is what I want to do, and I'm going to give my best. One day at a time after that. One day at a time, one step in front of the other. So, don't overthink it. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. This is the time you make the choice. From here, there's building, nurturing, investing, developing, one thing at a time, one step in front of the other. All right? I mean, you have all these beautiful major arcanas here, Virgo. So let's see. I don't know what Jupiter is doing in your chart with that Wheel of Fortune, but I mean, Jupiter is doing something. Let me tell you. It's bringing you something amazing. Honestly, something unbelievable, but it's believable because it's here. Right? So don't hold yourself back. Don't psych yourself out. I hear this is what you've been looking for. Whatever that makes, that means to you. So let's see. Oracle energy and advice for Virgo. The bottom of the deck, we have hope, anticipation, bright prospects, and wish. Another wish card, number 43. The star card energy, again. So it's about you thinking about the potential, which is also the star card energy. What do you want it to be? Now's the time to envision it. Okay? You don't have to have it all figured out. You don't have to have a plan. You just kind of have to know where you're headed. You know what I mean? What's the end destination here? What do you want it to be ultimately? And that's all you need to know at this point. The call of the night, daring, adventure, excitement, number 16, another 7. You might be seeing 777 places. And this is that Queen of Wands energy. This is the Lover's energy. This is the Star energy. You feel this rush. You feel this impulse to just go, to just see what it is, to just jump into this, which excites you and it kind of scares you at the same time, because you're trying to stay grounded and you're trying to, you know, think clearly. And this is not that time, Virgo. This is the time to go for it. This is the time to get excited. This is the time to think about what it could be, because whether you know it or not, you're actually setting yourself up to head exactly there. Does that make sense? When you're envisioning what it could be, what you would like it to be, where you would like it to go, you're actually setting a goal. And we have prey, stalked, invaded, and watched, number 31. This is overthinking. This is worrying about what others are going to say if you do this. This is worrying, fear of failure, you know, because you feel like you're being watched, and it's like, well, what are people going to say if I crash and burn here? What are people, and you know what, Virgo, this is not about people. This is not about the people. It's not that time, Virgo. This is you, for you, about you. All right? So be careful who you're talking to when it comes to this, because it is something that seems amazing. It is something that seems like it's too good to be true. You in your heart feel like it's right. For someone else external to this, looking in completely from a rational perspective, they may mean well, but they're looking at it thinking, you're being ridiculous. You know, that makes no sense. But this is not that type of thing where it makes sense to other people. This is the type of thing that to you, it kind of makes sense. You don't really have the words yet. You don't really have a plan. You don't really see clearly, but you understand it and it feels right. Okay? It makes sense in the heart space. And that's all you need, Virgo. That's what that is telling you. That's all you need to make your decision. All right? So this is amazing. You're going to have to tell me what the hell this is, because it looks like a hell of a thing in the best of ways, right? So I hope the reading helps you. Okay? Leave that with you. Okay. All right. And we're going to move on to Capricorn. Just doing the timestamps as I go. Hey Capricorn. Hey Capricorn. King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag energy. You might be dealing with the King of Wands. Let's see. What's going on for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. In the week ahead. Capricorn. Okay, here we go. Nine of Pentacles in the situation, very nice. Nine of Cups in the challenge, there's not much of a challenge. And the Four of Pentacles in the outcome. Bottom of the deck, the Two of Wands. Choices, choices, choices. Do I stay? Do I go? Do I try this? Do I not? You are given the opportunity to embark upon a new path, to head in a new direction. Whether it's a new approach within the same dynamic or it's a completely new thing. There's completion energy because you have the Nine of Pentacles. Self-sufficiency, independence, financial stability, and even, I mean, having more than you need. Your hard work paying off. Self-made man or woman energy there. Your challenge is another 9. It's the 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. It's also very positive energy. It's an optimistic energy. It's being open to things. It's like saying yes to something is your challenge. Because I'm, you know, they're bringing, what is it? Is it Yes Man? That old, this is me aging myself, that old movie with Jim Carrey, where he just, the only thing he can say is yes. He has to say yes to whatever is being offered or suggested or proposed. And it takes him on this amazing adventure. That's your challenge here. That's what I'm saying. In the outcome, we have the Four of Pentacles. Capricorn, this feels like nope energy. I'm seeing that there's a picture online, like the cutest nope in history, and it's like a door open, it's snow that has settled, and there's one paw print in the snow right outside the door, right? So that was one cat saying, I want to go out, going out, putting their paw in that snow and saying, nope, never mind, going back in. Okay, that's what this feels like. You're being offered a new thing, where you're being given a new idea, and you feel like you're in an okay place. For some of you, this is where you're saying, you know what, I'm okay single. I'm not going to say yes, and this is you saying closed off. Okay, so for some of you, you have an opportunity to meet someone new, to get to know someone new, to date someone new. There's a fear of risking what you already have, your freedom, your independence, your how stable you feel within yourself, because you're by yourself. You have yourself to work with. You're calling the shots. You can trust yourself. You don't necessarily trust another person to do the right thing or to do what you would do, etc. This could be an opportunity to partner up when it comes to business, or when it comes to career. It could be a job offer. It could be an offer for a promotion. You're afraid of risking what you have. You're afraid that what is offered is actually not going to be better than what you already have. You're afraid that what is offered is not going to elevate you. And you might be closing yourself off to it. And that's why you have the Nine of Cups as a challenge, because it's a beautiful thing. It's a wonderful opportunity. But it's almost like you have to push yourself to take a chance. You have to push yourself to keep an open mind. You have to push yourself to say yes to whatever this is. What I want to say is you have 2 9s, your completion energy. So whatever you are, you've already learned what you needed to learn there. You've already achieved some sort of a pinnacle of success there. You've already reached your goal when it comes to that situation or the level that you're at. So it's almost like you're being given an amazing opportunity because you've earned it, you deserve it, you're ready for it, you're ready to go to the next level with whatever this is. And by you being afraid to lift up, afraid to elevate, afraid to go with it, you might actually be taking a step backwards with that Four of Pentacles, however that makes sense. Whether it's in your personal development or it's actually your professional development, or your emotional development. So let's get more clarity here for you, Capricorn. With the Nine of Pentacles, yeah, we have the High Priestess. Very solitary energy. I'm happy with myself because I can trust myself. I don't know if I can trust someone else or a new dynamic. I'm okay with the familiar. The Nine of Cups is the challenge. The Seven of Cups, yeah, the challenge is being open to possibility. The challenge is saying yes to potential. To even entertaining the possibilities. Four of Pentacles in the outcome, you have the Emperor, another 4. And I feel like this is a very firm no on your part, Capricorn. I almost called you Cancer. You might have Cancer in your chart. Under the Two of Wands, you have the Magician. So there are going to be, or there is going to be, an important conversation. An offer is made to you. With the Magician, that's where someone is putting something on the table in front of you, and it's all there, and you have to decide upon it, right? And with the Emperor there, that could be a boss, it could be a manager, it could be a headhunter. It could be someone you meet that's like the one, or they could be the one. Or whatever is offered to you. You know what it feels like? Because you have the Four of Pentacles versus the Emperor energy here. It feels like if it's a new job opportunity, or an opportunity for promotion, or an opportunity for your business, what you're making that you think you're perfectly comfortable with is change compared to what you could be making here. And take that and apply it with whatever you're dealing with. Where you are, that you think is the end all and the best you could possibly have, it's change compared to what is offered to you here and where it could take you. And you're gonna have to be making, I mean, you're gonna have to be honest with yourself and make some decisions here, Capricorn. But for some of you, you are mistaking your fear for your intuition, or you're telling yourself that you're actually listening to your intuition, but you're actually talking yourself out of the situation. Does that make sense? It's your fear, it's not your intuition. This is where we rationalize things to talk ourselves out of something, usually. Okay? So, Capricorn, listen. You don't have to commit. You don't have to commit the rest of your life at this point. This is something that is offered as a suggestion, as an idea, or it's an offer of something, right? Relationship, friendship, job, promotion, investment opportunity for some. Now, I'm not an expert in that field, so talk to an expert. But it's an offer there. It's something that is possible, accessible to you. It's beautiful. You could benefit greatly from it. And at this stage, you just have to, you know, either say yes or no. And take it from there. It's just the beginning with the Magician. Take it from there. Your challenge and your advice is to keep an open mind, to entertain the possibilities, to look deeper into something before you make up your mind. That's also entertaining the possibilities, right? Getting more information. Or feeling it out, giving it more time to develop so you have more information. Or your challenge for some of you, it comes down to you saying yes to something. And like I say, it's next level stuff. You think you're comfortable where you are. What is on offer is next level. You can't even imagine that this is an option for you. And I feel like that's what it comes down to, okay? Because it is. You deserve it, you've earned it, here it is. Okay, that's one. Oracle energy and advice for Capricorn for the week ahead. Oracle energy and advice. That's a few, but we're going to take them. Bottom of the deck, we have Ancient, Ancestry, Egypt, Magical Inheritance. Yeah, where you're at. That's not where you put down roots. That's a stepping stone. There's more for you. And you're holding on to what is familiar, but it's actually becoming outdated. Does that make sense? Seduction, allure, desire, manipulation. This is what you're telling yourself, okay? It's a little, I know it says seduction and it's all about allure and desire, but this is for you. It's like the devil energy is coming up here for me here, where this is the things you tell yourself to talk yourself out of something. You think you're talking to a friend, but you're talking to a snake for some of you, I hear. Like, you think you're talking to a friend and you can trust what they are advising you, but actually for them, it's just about manipulating you. They get a kick if you do what they tell you to do. They don't really care. It's not about you. Do you know what I mean? So be careful about that. And for some of you, that's you. You're your own worst enemy. You think with the High Priestess, you think you're giving yourself some good advice, right? But you're actually talking to your fears, not your intuition. Her last date in the light. Unexpected endings, surprise changes, sudden shifts. Number 10, completion energy. You're not meant to stay where you are. You're meant to keep growing. And this is what I was saying, where if you close yourself off and you stay where you are because you're telling yourself that that's the best for you, one way or another, whatever that is going to come to some sort of an end. Whether that means a literal end, or it just means it will stop fulfilling you, or it will all of a sudden not be enough anymore for whatever reason. That is where things are headed. You're being given a way out before you actually need a way out. You're being given an opportunity, but it's more of a like lifeboat. You know what I mean? But you don't even know that it's a lifeboat. You don't even know that whatever this is going to come to an end. Supernatural, inexplicable, miraculous, otherworldly. Number 39. Adds up to an 11. You might be seeing, or is it a 12? It adds up to a 12, but in my mind that was an 11. So you might be seeing 11, 11. Or 12 or midnight. Might be significant. Your dreams are telling you to go for whatever this is. I'm telling Capricorn, they have been screaming at you. Your dreams have been screaming at you. You've been seeing signs and synchronicities. You've been seeing things. You've been seeing patterns. And it's like you keep explaining them away. So Capricorn, keep an open mind. Say yes to little things so it won't feel as daunting to say yes to bigger things. Start doing that, okay? Start with that. Put yourself in the right mindset by just saying yes to little things. Someone says, hey, do you want to have coffee? And you would usually say, no, I'm not, feeling it. I'd rather be at home by myself. Say yes. Go out, see what happens. You know what I mean? Because this is beautiful. Okay, so I hope you see the reading when you're meant to give you the clarity, to put you in the right mindset, to give you the confirmation, to give you the heads up, whatever you need. Because this is an amazing opportunity and it should not pass you by. You should not reject it. Everything's down to you. It's your choice. I'm just saying. It's an amazing opportunity that you deserve, you've earned. It's like the universe trying to bless you and you saying, no thank you. You know what I mean? I'm good. It's okay. Think big. And just go for it. Okay? So I'm going to leave that with you. Hope you have an amazing week, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.